Hello, Brother Sean here, and this is a new series of 14 short videos dedicated to the theme True Love Wins in the End for Mrs. Doyle, Sister Marguerite, and Father Ted, Brother Ted. And in this first video, there is a sense of great exaltation and exuberance in the cloisters. The second-year novices are aglow. Yes, they're having bouts of insomnia. They're not sleeping. They're excited because their profession day looms. It's only 10 days away. And the 12 novices are preparing to go on a silent retreat with their spiritual director, Father Snottybus. Oh yes, Father Snottybus has an excellent pedigree. Oh, absolutely, he's come highly recommended by Mother Abundancia, yes. Germanic, of course, but he has a great love for fine wines and loves a good old gossip, especially from the novices. But in this first video, I would like you to get the feeling of joy and laughter and love from our new novices. Our new novices waiting to become fully fledged sisters. Absolutely. And they've had their fitting, the veil and the habit and the choir mantle. Oh, beautiful. So they're now preparing themselves for their retreat with Father Snottybus. What an unusual name. But Mrs. Doyle, not one to be outdone, said, "Oh, Jesus, sister, sure what a name to give a poor holy priest, Snottybus. Sure it sounds like he's got a snotty nose. Sure his mother must have been bladdered when she christened him." But of course Sister Vomiticus butts in and said, "Oh, but sister, Germanic, they're very devout." "Devout me piles, sure I won't have none of that nonsense, Snottybus. I hope to God he's not going to get funny with me when I go to confession. I'm dreading it, sister, dreading it. I've got so much to confess," she says. And of course in the wings you've got Sister Philippa. Yes, Sister Philippa of the Weeping Wounds. She overheard the conversation. She butts in, "Ah, Jesus, sure I'm not worrying about confession at all myself. No, I'm not. Sure, why should I worry? I've been a virgin since I entered here. I'm not saying I've not had some funny thoughts. Oh, Jesus, that young curate that came the other week there for confession. Oh, Jesus, he was drop dead gorgeous. Sure, Sister Mary, her from Dublin, she said he was beautiful. She knew his brother. An Elvis Presley look-alike. Did you ever hear anything like it? Oh, and his cousin was Joe Dolan, the famous singer. Get away." And Mrs. Doyle interjected and said, "Sure, Jesus, I remember him. I used to travel when Father Ted was away on his retreat. I used to get on the bus from Connemara all the way to Dublin to Basara station, I did. And I'd get myself there to the beautiful place at the point. And there Joe Dolan, he was amazing. There was these women, and they were mental." "What do you mean, sister, mental?" "Well, now, Sister Vomiticus, I'm telling you now, they were deranged. Sure, they were throwing their knickers at him. And I hear tell, yes, I do, Mother Abundancia's sister was there. But she doesn't want you to think that she's not of high breed. But she was at it as well. Oh my God, can you imagine throwing dirty private clothing at an artist? Is he worth it? Oh, sister, Oh, Sister Marguerite, you've no idea. He's a heartthrob. Well, enough of the heartthrob. I'm getting prepared for my profession. Are you excited, Sister Maria? Oh, Jesus, I am. And what about Bernadette? Oh, sure, she's in the ruptures of prayer. You'd think she had a hernia the way she's going on. Oh, but Jesus, it's great crack. We'll be all shut up for a week. Can you imagine it? No chit-chatting and talking. Sure, the Cloisters won't know itself. Oh, but sister, I'm so looking forward to it. It's just a joy to be in the presence of himself. Who are you talking about? Joe Dolan? No, I'm talking about Jesus, of course. Sure, aren't we becoming brides of Christ, and all the saints be praised? Oh, but you are, sister. And what about the other one? Sister Veruca? What's happened to her? She's gone very quiet. Oh, I think she's lying low. She's in a state of saintliness. More like a state of shock, if you ask me. But however, Sister Marguerite, let me tell you now, that Sister Mary one from Dublin, sure Jesus, she's a hoot. What do you mean? She's an absolute hoot. She's writing little notelets for all of us, but you've not to breathe a word. No, she's making religious cards. How's she doing that? Well, you know, when we sent her Christmas cards, she's cut out the saintly bits. She has, and she's gluing them with toothpaste. Sure, Jesus, they'll be smelling great. Oh, enough of that. What about this Father Snuzzybus? I'm proper worried myself. Oh, I wouldn't be worried, sister. Sure, he won't have much to do with us, won't he? I'm telling you now. These old fellas, the little feckers, they don't know whether they're coming or they're going. And apparently he's got a little bit of confusion. Well, I hope he doesn't get that confused with me. My confession, I'm insisting I have a chaperone. What do you mean, a chaperone? You mean you want someone to hear your dirty sins? Sure, I haven't got any dirty sins, Sister Marguerite. What do you mean you haven't? Sure, I've seen you hiding your mail from your boyfriends. How did you know they were my boyfriends? You've been peering in my private personal possessions. I'm sure isn't it great crack when you have a few stories to tell, sister? Oh, sure, I love a good gag myself. Now, come on, who's the latest fling? I can't tell you. P.J. O'Reilly. In God's name, could you not go for a nice name like Thomas, but P.J., what does that stand for? Patrick Joseph. Oh, well, no, that's different. That's a good Catholic name. But Sister Marguerite, what do you think about the silent lark? Will you be able to manage it? Well, I've no choice, have I? I've just got to keep me mouth shut. I'll erupt, I tell you, I'll erupt on the 10th day. Sure, it's too much. I mean, a night is enough. But not 10 days, Jesus. And how'd you ask for the salt and the pepper at the table? You point to it, sister. You point to it? Jesus, I'd be pointing the eyes out of everybody there because I've got such a ferocious appetite, especially in silence. Sure, the stomach is like a cathedral organ. More flat notes than high notes, but let me tell you, Sister Veruca, I am looking forward to my retreat. I'm looking forward to dedicating my life to God. As a member of the Teo community, should they get enough bad press as it is from the church, saying they're a load of New Age vagabonds? Me backside, I'm telling you now, they're a great outfit. They feed you well. Oh, I'm telling you now. Sure, Jesus, I'm looking forward to the feast day. Can you imagine it? 6 courses. I won't know me corsets from me whatever. Me wimple. Oh, I'm telling you now. I'm going to be all excited trying on me wimple for the first time and the veil. And I must brasso me little crucifix. Well, mind you, it's enormous, and it's been passed down from sisters who died. I've never heard that, said Sister Veruca. Oh, Jesus, said Sister Mary. I'm not wearing someone else's dead cross. Sure, Jesus, that's a bad sign. Means I'm going to go before anybody else. Ah, don't talk nonsense, said Sister Marguerite. You're balmy. You city slickers, I'm telling you now. You're not like us country girls. We're well weathered. Sure, look at our cheeks. They're permanently red. And some people think that's booze. Well, it could be. But let me tell you, I found a little stosh of the old "How's your father" from the brew. You know, we've been making the poachine. Oh, sister, you've not. Yes, up in the barn. And it's great crack. And wait till you hear it.